Hello and welcome to Live, our new live streaming news program on SanAngeloLive.com. I'm Yantis Green. We start news today with some developing news out of southeast San Angelo. Police say they are currently investigating a possible shooting at Jaime Padron Park. As of now, police believe that the shooting suspect is a Hispanic male in his early 20s. They were given that information by witnesses on the scene who say they saw a man fitting that description fleeing the scene. Nobody was injured and no property damage occurred during that shooting. Of course, the investigation continues there. Also, a San Angelo man was sentenced to 35 years in prison Thursday morning after pleading guilty to the murder of Christian Rose. 21-year-old Jacob Martinez was accused of playing a role in the robbery and murder back in 2019. Martinez has three other co-defendants, one of whom was sentenced to 50 years in prison last February. For more details on that story, check out the write-up only on SanAngeloLive.com. And the San Angelo City Council will meet next Tuesday to hopefully approve a plan to construct bathrooms at MLK Park. That topic has been up in the air for a while now, and the city so far has not budged. The problem was finding the funding to build the bathrooms. That has been solved by the San Angelo Area Foundation and the local chapter, the San Angelo chapter of the NAACP. They have teamed up and raised the funds necessary to build those bathrooms. The bathrooms will be similar to other park bathrooms in town. They'll have concrete walls, steel doors, and stone fixtures. The item that has been placed on the regular agenda for Tuesday morning for the City Council. That meeting, of course, is open to the public. Also, road construction down College Hills Boulevard seems to grow and grow every time you drive down the street. Currently, work is being done at the on College Hills from Oxford nearly to Millbrook there in front of Park 2400. On top of all that, the city announced on Tuesday that Oxford Avenue between College Hills and A&M will be closed for the weekend through Monday at 5 p.m. And finally, a popular steakhouse will be coming to San Angelo soon. According to the city's Building Permit and Inspections Department, a $2 million permit has been submitted for approval from the city to build a Longhorn Steakhouse. The restaurant is looking to move into the Sunset Mall parking lot. Longhorn Steakhouse is a casual dining steak restaurant that features legendary steaks, delicious cowboy pork chops, and much, much more. As of now, no opening date has been set. After the break, a breaking news interview with downtown San Angelo that you won't want to miss. We'll be right back.
Since 1994, Angelo Bolt has been the leader in San Angelo and the Concho Valley for industrial fasteners, tools, and supplies. With our extensive inventory, we will most likely have what you need for any commercial or personal job. Our knowledgeable staff has many years of experience to assist you in finding the tool or fasteners you need. At Angelo Bolt, customer service is our top priority. Come see us today at 808 Warehouse Road or call 655-0075.
Power, durability, comfort. This season, you could have it all with a bad boy in your garage.
Every bad boy is built from scratch in the heart of America. Built to outlast the lifetime. Bad boys are fully welded with heavy gauge steel construction, engineered for all-day comfort, powered by high horsepower engines, and deliver the perfect cut. This season is the season for a bad boy.
Mow with an attitude.
Come get your bad boy mower at Henderson Tractor and Implement on Christoval Road.
Well, hello and welcome back to Live right here on www.sanangelolive.com. And I'm Manny Diaz, joined by our guest this afternoon, Miss Monica Ramos of Downtown San Angelo, Inc. Monica, it's always an absolute pleasure just to hang out with you for a few moments.
Yes, I'm happy to be here. We've got some really exciting news to share with everyone.
Yes, indeed. Now, folks, you remember last year we had a Star Spangled Banner concert on July the 3rd there at the River Stage, and for years it's been put on by the San Angelo Symphony. Well, this year we're going to continue that, And our big announcement is that it is this year. It is San Angelo Live Star Spangled Banner concert and fireworks show presented by Downtown San Angelo Inc. That's the big news. We are continuing the theme. Where's the ticker tape? Cue the band. I mean, here we go.
Confetti falling down. It's raining Independence Day right now.
I know, America.
So
Hashtag America. So, yes, this is, Joe Hyde, Del Velasquez have worked insanely hard to kind of help get this thing together. You work very closely with Del. I work very closely with Joe Hyde. Tell us about, how this, I guess, what it means to kind of be a part of this and how to kind of continue this thing.
Well, it's so important for downtown San Angelo to be involved with this along with San Angelo Live because if we weren't jumping in to fill in this void per se, there wouldn't be a fireworks show in downtown. And the fireworks concert and show brings tens of thousands of people downtown to come and watch the fireworks display and then also to be there for the entertainment.
Yeah.
And we enjoy that the people that come to downtown, they're also going to eat and shop downtown as well beforehand.
Definitely. Now, of course, there were no plans to have a Pops concert until, well, Joe Hyde and Del Velasquez said, you know what, we got to step up and we got to have this thing again. Now, this is going to be a kind of a cool thing because we have a lot of different bands. We have, in fact, we're taking some of the best things that we had from last year's show, and we're applying it to this year's show. Tell us about two of the bands before we get into the third one that's going to be our headliner here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So they are two returning bands, but the Mariachi Alma Mexicana is the first performance that will take place the evening of Sunday, July 3rd. And the Mariachi Alma Mexicana is the top mariachi group here in San Angelo.
Without question.
Yes. And then, of course, comes in second is Los Caciques, the Lakeview Mariachi, which I mentioned them because Rosendo Ramos is a part of the Mariachi Alma Mexicana, but he's also the head director for the Lakeview Mariachi.
Right.
So that's might be why they're both so great. They have something in common, and they put on a great show. The Mariachi Alma Mexicana performs for birthdays, quinceañeras, all types of celebrations, and so we're really glad to have them back at the River Stage for another Star Spangled Banner concert.
Indeed, yes. Now that's the first one there. Another returning band.
Yes, the San Angelo Community Band. Now, I don't know if many people know a lot about the San Angelo Community Band. If you don't, they are a nonprofit organization. So everyone that is a part of this group is a volunteer. They share a love for music and instruments, and they're really great, and they perform all over the community.
Yeah. In fact, I got an opportunity to hang out with them last year. I think it was maybe 1 or 2 weeks before their performance there at our fireworks show, and it was those guys, and it's like a collection of people, young, old. I wouldn't even call them old. Maybe just a little salt and pepper. And
no, you're right. I've read that they've had members there that have been there since 2008, maybe even longer. You're right. It's a mixture of young and old for sure. And
it's cool. And you see, like how we said that Rosendo Ramos is the director of the mariachi group there at Lakeview High School. Well, there at the community band. I mean, there's members of the San Angelo Central High School band, direction from those guys there. So, and they do such a phenomenal job, and it's nice to see them. And they put on such a great show last year.
Oh yes, local is always the best.
Yeah, indeed. And of course, mind you, we'll have also 12 cannons from Fort Concho, Confederate and Union canyons. According to Joe Hyde, had to put that one in there, of course. So we're now a big thing about that is we didn't have that many cannons last year. This year, kind of going all out.
Not at all. So this is going to be bigger, better. We made a few tweaks from last year, so it's definitely worth it to come out and enjoy this fireworks show.
Definitely. All right. So as far as the last band, the headliner of the night, for the folks, who may have a few years on us, we're 80s kids. maybe for the folks who grew up in the 70s in that era, but this music just goes so hard. We're going to have a headlining band, a Chicago tribute band. In fact, they are called, it is a tribute band of
the Chicago Tribute Authority.
Yes,
and they
Chicago
are
Tribute
the
Authority.
only Chicago tribute band in Texas. So they're very special.
Indeed, a 10-piece band, very much like the real thing there. Rock band with the horn section for the folks who are just kind of wondering who that is. Of course, if you know maybe a few songs, Saturday in the Park, Beginnings, songs of those nature, they still go hard.
Yes, and I want to mention too that it's definitely worthwhile to stick around after the fireworks show, because that's when Chicago Tribute will come on, and I mean, find a sitter for the kids or leave the kids, with you to enjoy the music. It's going to be a fun, family-friendly event. So it's definitely worth it to stick around for the finale of the Chicago Tribute Band.
Now, as speaking of those fireworks, this thing is expected to be the biggest July 3rd fireworks show that we've had in the history of San Angelo.
Huge.
The history of San Angelo, folks. That's what that's the kind of thing that we're producing this coming up in the next few weeks, if you will. And in fact, we're going to have a gentleman. Well, let me back up. So Ken Landon, who has put on fireworks for years for this particular show, he passed away last year. So we had to find somebody to fill his shoes. I don't know if anybody fills Ken Landon's shoes, R.I.P., but this particular gentleman, he's like, if you've seen the San Angelo rodeo, you know what I'm talking about. He's director of that pyro unit there.
Yeah, and he's renowned across the country, so we know that it's going to be the biggest and best display here in town for sure.
And we have the funding, we have everything in place for just a phenomenal fireworks show. But anything else that gets contributed will make the fireworks show even bigger.
Absolutely.
This year. So I believe Celebration Bridge. They're going to close down Oak Street. Celebration Bridge. Just make this thing just a massive, massive thing. So. But yeah, excited for that.
Yeah, definitely. And if you want to sit up close and enjoy the entertainment and the fireworks firsthand, we do have VIP tables.
Glad you mentioned
for
that.
Sponsorship available. Yes, and they come with some additional perks. So you can get your table and also have VIP drinks and parking and a hot dog and hamburger meal included along with it. Yeah. And then a special treat as well. Absolutely.
So the late, great Sonny Clear. We lost him last year in addition to Mr. Ken Landon. Sonny Clear, the voice of the San Angelo Central Bobcats, home games there at San Angelo Stadium. For years, he had an annual ice cream party at his home where if you had the invite, he actually personally served you ice cream at his home. And this year, we're going to kind of start a new tradition. It's the Sonny Clear July 3rd ice cream party. And Monica, enlighten us what this is all about here.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be fun. Peach ice cream, who doesn't like that? It's going to be delicious, and it's all patriotic celebration for everyone to come out. But again, you want to get your VIP table and get it fast. The seats are limited, so if you do want to sponsor a table, just reach out to Downtown San Angelo or San Angelo Live, and we'll get you set up, and you'll get the ice cream and the hamburger and hot dogs.
That's how you get the ice cream. You got to get the VIP table.
That's
you got to be part of that.
Yes.
So... but indeed, so we have the Mariachi Alma Mexicana group from right here in San Angelo Community Band, the Chicago Tribute Band after the fireworks show. So come for the local groups, stay for the fireworks, and hang out for the Chicago Tribute Band. Speaking of the fireworks, we're going to have those going off right about a little after sunset.
Right at sunset, so give or take 9 o'clock. But as soon as it begins to start getting dark, that's when the fireworks will start shooting off. And the gates at the River Stage do open at 12 o'clock p.m. on Sunday. So you can come out and bring your blanket and your lawn chair and set up and be ready to go for that evening.
Now, I don't know about you, Monica. I mean, because you're from San Angelo, correct?
Yes.
So I can remember as a kid, lining up with my cousins and my family outside the gate as they were ready to open that thing up. And it's just a dead sprint to the place that you've had for years. You lay down you lay down the blanket and everything, and you leave it there. And sometimes you just stay there all day, and you get ready to watch the fireworks at
Yeah,
night.
and I know that there are people that attend from the river stage, but also on the other side of the river. And so that's something that's traditional as well for some families. And there will be food trucks out at the Bart DeWitt Park or the old Neff's Park in the grassy area. So if you're not bringing your own snacks, there will be food and drinks available on that side for purchase as well.
Man, I tell you, you cannot go wrong by attending this thing this year, folks. 3 great bands, fireworks, excellent food. If you want to get in touch, if you have a food truck and you want to make sure that your spot is lined up there, contact Downtown San Angelo.
They can contact Downtown San Angelo, and we'll get them out there for sure.
Excellent. So, enhanced fireworks, new pyro guy who's just bringing it this year. 3 excellent bands. Also, if you want to, I know we're waiting on the municipal pool to open this summer, but you can actually watch the fireworks from the pool this year. So get ready for that, folks. I mean, you take a dip, you cool off. I don't know I think that's too far to tell how hot it's going to be.
It's fun that's happening all around this show. It's so great. I mean, it's going to be the best 4th of July show, or Independence Day, because I know it's on the 3rd, but Independence Day show that we've ever had. And you mentioned, the municipal pool being open. Well, I think the Museum of Fine Arts is also having a little something going on for the 3rd as well. So checking in and calling the San Angelo Museum of Fine Arts to see what details they have would be beneficial also. But just fun, excitement, the fireworks show. I mean, I can't wait for this.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time. Nothing like celebrating America right here in West Texas. So it's San Angelo Live Star Spangled Banner Concert and Fireworks presented by Downtown San Angelo, Inc. Monica, it's always an absolute pleasure hanging out with you.
Likewise. Thank you, Manny.
All right. Speaking of fireworks, when we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about that. Maybe even show you a little video from last year that might just ring in this season. Stay with us.
Power, durability, comfort. This season, you could have it all with a bad boy in your garage.
Every bad boy is built from scratch in the heart of America. Built to outlast a lifetime. Bad boys are fully welded with heavy gauge steel construction, engineered for all-day comfort, powered by high horsepower engines, and deliver the perfect cut. This season is the season for a bad boy.
Mow with an attitude.
Come get your bad boy mower at Henderson Tractor and Implement on Christoval Road.
Since 1994, Angelo Bolt has been the leader in San Angelo and the Concho Valley for industrial fasteners, tools, and supplies. With our extensive inventory, we will most likely have what you need for any commercial or personal job. Our knowledgeable staff has many years of experience to assist you in finding the tool or fasteners you need. At Angelo Bolt, customer service is our top priority. Come see us today at 808 Warehouse Road or call 655-0075.
And welcome back. Just a quick reminder, don't forget to like us on Facebook and on SanAngeloLive.com. We will leave you with video from the fireworks concert last year. Be sure and check us out tomorrow. For San Angelo Live, I'm Yantis Green.
Power, durability, comfort. This season, you could have it all with a bad boy in your garage.
Every bad boy is built from scratch in the heart of America. Built to outlast the lifetime. Bad boys are fully welded with heavy gauge steel construction, engineered for all-day comfort, powered by high horsepower engines, and deliver the perfect cut. This season is the season for a bad boy.
Mow with an attitude.
Come get your bad boy mower at Henderson Tractor and Implement on Christoval Road.